Hey, my name is Marco. I was a pro opera singer for a decade, and I love talking about video game music from an emotional perspective after 10 years plus of being on the stage. Today we're listening to the Black Myth Wukong Celestial Symphony, and I know that Journey to the West is a majorly important piece of literature, so I'm really excited to listen to this. I've been loving Black Myth Wukong. Really fun game, really beautiful game. That opening scene, just wow. Let's listen. I'll break it down, stop and start as we go. It starts off pretty intense right away. Like, it starts off with, obviously, with drums and percussion and stuff. It's very hitting. I was expecting Celestial Symphony. So when I think of symphonic literature, I'm thinking of a piece of music that is very, very flowing, very orchestral, very, very, very classically rooted. So, I'm really curious to see where this goes. But the beginning actually sort of defied my expectations because I expected something a little bit more even keeled, and instead we're getting a lot of tension right away. A bunch of space. Broad strokes, really long bowing there. It's like looking out and seeing a god. Really long bowing there in the strings. There's some horn emphasis in there as well. Going up, down, up. Nice horn accent in the back, trumpet, with this nice rhythm in the violins. Pretty sharp rhythmically. Now we have celebration. Cool. Electric guitar in the back. Some synth. Wow. Beautiful soprano singing. We're really trading off this. Da 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 da. Oh, the soprano singing with the strings in unison. It's so heroic. I love the percussion emphasizes this. It's such a nice duality. Swell into. Oh, I love that. Yeah. Wow. So what makes that amazing? First of all, we start and we expect one thing, and we have a delayed expectation, and then we have a delayed onset, and then we release into ra ba 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 da. What makes this amazing? Besides the nostalgia aspects of it, which certainly we see that all over the place. What's really amazing about this to me is how strong that motivic identity is. This goes back to the idea of motif. This goes back to the idea of earworms. This goes back to the idea that we can create as composers. I'm not a composer, but composers can create motivic ideas that implant themselves into our brains, and then we lock in, and then we're hooked on them. They're called earworms. The type of motif, I mean, motif and melody is a part of every single aspect of music. For the most part, when we have motif, we have melody, we have rhythm. We have both. Those melody and rhythm are the two, basic essential building blocks of music in a lot of ways. And having a motif, I keep calling it a motif, having a melody that is so singable, which literally we have a soprano later on that literally acts as that, as this sort of this re-emphasis of the motif. It just slaps us in the face with it, and it's to the point that we then go and live our daily life and we hum that. That's what makes something really interesting. 8 bars, 16 bars of just pure earworm, and that embeds itself into us, and then we get hooked on it. Let's listen to it again. Love this flowing here. And that's a nice crescendo. So that's really nice because we reset. We have this bum, 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 sharp rhythm underneath, right? And then we get the beautiful sort of long legato. Right, it's so satisfying. Strong rhythm in there. Goes up, ascends. Da, 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 da. It's just so flowing and gorgeous, and man, what a beautiful little homage too, if it is an homage to the Journey to the West live action performance. I think that's really cool to merge something. I mean, Journey to the West is such a meaningful piece of literature, and I should really want to read it. But I mean, the characters in Black Myth Wukong are so interesting, and I have loved every aspect of what I've played. It's hard. It takes me a long time to get where I want to get. But I love the first section's lush forests. I love that large man. I don't know what he's called with the green. He had the green. One of the first mini bosses in order to get to the next section. I love the wolf. Oh man, there's a lot of stuff in here I really like, and I love mythological sort of concepts, and it's great. It's really, really good. Feel free to subscribe, and as always, thanks a ton, and I'll see you later. Bye.